Welcome back. President Trump said today he doesn't know very much, if anything at all, about Eric Adams, the New York City mayor's legal controversy. Let's take a listen to that.
I don't know about it. I mean, obviously, I'm not involved in that. But I would say this, that if they had a problem, and these are mostly people from the previous administration, you understand, so they weren't going to be there anyway. They were going to all be gone or dismissed. But I know nothing about the individual case.
Harry Litman joins us now. He's a former U.S. attorney and host of the Talking Feds podcast. Harry, first of all, do you believe what the president said today?
He's mistaken. Well, first of all, it is interesting. I was reminded of a few moments in his first term where he disavowed any knowledge. The Deputy Attorney General and Attorney General are making clear that this comes from his priorities. But in any event, his statement is false, Major. We're talking about career professionals who have resigned, and not just career professionals. We really are talking about the Navy SEALs of the DOJ, the most proud, vaunted unit who prosecute public integrity around the country. And the treatment at the hands of the Attorney General and the acting Deputy Attorney General, I have to say, is the most savage and brutal mistreatment of DOJ professionals in the department's history. It's cataclysmic within the department.
Why is it cataclysmic? Is it because in this order, the Justice Department acknowledged that the order was being given without any analysis of the facts of the case or the law, or is it something even bigger than that?
Well, that is the premise, right, that the Deputy Attorney General, I think very unwisely, said we're not doing this because of facts and law, and that's really the marrow of what the DOJ does. That's of course what it does. But then in addition, to take it a step further, as the AG spokesperson just has, and essentially call them dishonest, pretextual, acting on politics grounds. It's an Alice in Wonderland kind of discourse that has it exactly wrong. Anybody, I mean anybody of any political stripe who's been in the department knows that that's simply false.
And the people who have resigned, let's just check two,
Yeah.
Danielle Sassoon and Hagan Scotton. These are not people who are or could be even alleged or suggested to either be liberals or progressives. They have fine conservative legal backgrounds, groundings. Not that that should matter, but in case people want to jump to any kind of political conclusion, it doesn't seem from these two, at least, Harry, that can be made.
Yeah, so it's more than that. But these two, Major, are really a nightmare out of central casting for the administration. We're talking about a Scalia clerk, a John Roberts clerk. John Roberts can't be happy today, who got two bronze medals for his service in Iraq, who says in his letter, I'm not against the administration generally, but says, this is not how we do it in the Department of Justice. You have to understand. Sassoon said, I'd be glad to discuss it. If not, I may have to resign. And the Deputy Attorney General said, we accept your resignation. They then pull it into main justice and have the entire, what a sort of dramatic image from today. They locked the entire public integrity unit, some 30 lawyers, in a room as if they're truant school children who've shoplifted a pack of lifesavers, and says, you're not coming out until one of you agrees to dismiss the case. This is really incredibly high-handed, disrespectful, brutal, Stalinist, really without any close to precedent in DOJ history.
Harry, for those who are not familiar, the Southern District of New York has a formidable and well-earned reputation for being formidable within the Justice Department. What are the echo effects if it is bullied across the entire country?
Yeah, they are profound, and I think also to the judges in the country. Everyone stands up in the country with pride saying, we're from the Department of Justice, we do prosecutions without fear or favor. And here, they're not only told to do it in a different way, but fired if they don't. And you're right about the SDNY, but some people will say, oh, they are mavericks. The people at Main Justice, Major, the Public Integrity Section, the Assistant Attorney General, top person for criminal, all of whom were put in by Trump in the last few weeks. Those folks, everyone in the department knows are career, are honest, do it the right way. So it's a terrible brain drain for DOJ, but it's an absolute kick in the gut for how everybody in the DOJ learned to do their job and stand up and make decisions based on facts and law. And here that they're brazen enough to say, yeah, no facts or law problem. Nevertheless, you must do this. And then to insult them as being pretextual and political for not doing it. It is a very dark day. And yes, everyone in the 94 U.S. attorneys' offices today, without regard to their party affiliation, takes this as a kick in the teeth, without a doubt.
Ramifications today, quite possibly ramifications to come. Harry Litman, thank you very much.